Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today I'm here to talk about curiosity and confusion. Cause sometimes I'm a really curious person. I love to ask questions, and sometimes it's okay to be confused, but that confusion should urge you to want to learn yourself, to learn your environment. You know, you got to realize life is really a game that you wouldn't want to be a pawn in this chess game. You would rather want to be a king or a queen. And if at the least a knight, and that's at the least, Why sacrifice a knight for a pawn, If you have the opportunity and the mindfulness and the resourcefulness to realize that you do have resources and you do have opportunities to gain information so that it can become knowledge for you, you'll always take yourself to greater heights in life. But yeah, let me read some of these quotes. The power to question is the basis of all human progress. Indira Gandhi. Skepticism is the first step towards truth. Dennis Diderot. Dennis Diderot. I'm not sure. We must dare to think about unthinkable things, because when things become unthinkable, thinking stops and action becomes mindless. J. William Fulbright. And yeah, those quotes really caught my eyes, and I wanted to read them to you so it could help you. Hopefully give you a different perspective, because you never want to be stuck in one perspective. That's how you stop your progress. That's how you stop flight. A bird doesn't just manipulate its body one way and then it can forever glide in the air. No, it has to constantly think and then act, almost mindlessly. It has to manipulate its body to stay floating, or it has to flap its wings again until wind can carry it. Yeah, let me read confusion. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm finna let this pass. How rude. I'm joking, but yeah, let me get to it. When a man's knowledge is not in order, the more of it he has, the greater will be his confusion. Herbert Spencer. And yeah, I really soaked that one in. So yeah, let me read that again, and then I'm going to tell you what I analyzed from this quote. When a man's knowledge is not in order, the more of it he has, the greater will be his confusion. So yeah, you have all this knowledge, but you're not using it for nothing. So it's not even knowledge no more. You're playing the memory game, or the that match it game. You're really not paying attention to the characters. You're just trying to memorize. You didn't learn anything from that game. You just memorized how to remember certain features of a character, which can be useful in certain parts of life, but knowledge is a resource, and you need to use that to leverage you throughout your life, whether that's outsmarting your opponent or helping your accomplice, or helping yourself get that new job, helping yourself build better credit so you can get a house for your family, anything like that. You don't want to just have knowledge and not use it. That is the most dangerous thing to me. Yeah, we're taught to be ashamed of confusion, anger, fear, and sadness. And to me, they're of equal value to happiness, excitement, and inspiration. Alanis Morissette, I think that's how you pronounce it. ALANISMRISSETTE. But yeah, let me read the last one. Truth is ever to be found in simplicity and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. Isaac Newton. And what I think of the Alanis Morissette quote, you gotta, they're all equal, so you have to embrace all feelings, sadness, anger, fear, confusion, happiness, excitement, inspiration. It's all equal. And do you want them to empower you, or do you want those feelings to marginalize you, to relegate what you'll do with those thoughts in your head? And relegate is, to categorize and rank what happens. Like people of color, their communities get marginalized. They get relegated to a rank of unimportance. There's a stat that shows that when black people and people of color go to hospitals, their pain and their injuries get more unnoticed because doctors and nurses feel like they're being, they're exaggerating about their pain, that they're complaining too much. So yeah, we get marginalized everywhere. White people Caucasian people get marginalized as well. Not everyone is racist. Not everyone has hate. When are we going to stop that? When are we going to realize everybody doesn't have hate? Yeah, let me read this. Let me tell you my analysis of this quote. Yeah, truth is ever to be found in simplicity and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. Yeah, if you think you found the truth in something that was so simple, that's not the truth. Somebody lied to you. Because, the most valuable things, which is truth is like a pillar to any relationship. And you have to dig for it, depending if you can't trust this person or if school lies to you. You have to find out that a black man made the traffic lights. You have to find out that a black man made the gas mask. And then the same company, Kimberly Clark, made Kleenex, and that was supposed to be the alternative cotton inside the gas mask. So now those people get credit for the gas mask, even though it was a whole nother person. I'm not sure if that person sold their patents to make money for the family, or if they just stole his patents and ideas and they got the credit. But yeah, hopefully this resonated with you. I'm hoping you're staying safe and staying happy, because those are options, and it's up to you. It's up to you to stay happy and be mindful. And it's also up to you to make your family, which is your close friends and your siblings and your parents, aunts, uncles, it's up to you to make them happy as well. You can't have a community if you're the only person that's happy. That's a toxic, self-destructing community. And look at all the people of colors. Look at their communities. Look at the Asians communities. They discriminate against each other. Look at the black communities. We discriminate against each other. Native Americans, they have a bad alcohol and drug abuse. Substance abuse and a lot of domestic violence, and they're not getting the best jobs. And since they're getting government aid, nobody should pay attention to them. And I don't think that's right. But yeah, always with the motto, always with the mantra, you gotta stay happy, stay ambitious, and stay resilient. Peace. All love.